Hey, so here's a really quick Zoom tip. I was on a call the other day and we got to discussing Zoom fatigue. And that's something I think most of us over the last year have probably felt, spent a lot of time on Zoom, and it can be exhausting if you've had a whole day of Zoom meetings. And the discussion basically revolved around a paper or an article that I can't find a link to. But essentially, the thinking is that one of the reasons that we have such Zoom fatigue isn't necessarily that we're in meetings all day. It's that we spend all of our time looking at each other. So if we're doing meetings well, we'll be in gallery mode, right? Which means we'll be able to see everybody, including us. And that means that every time I'm on a Zoom call, not only am I looking at everybody else in that meeting, I'm also looking at a mirror. I've got a mirror like literally looking at me. So I'm very conscious of my own body language and facial expressions and all this, which is not something we have in the real world, right? And so we were talking about how to get rid of that, and I thought there was no way of doing that, right? But it turns out there is a feature in Zoom which allows you to be in gallery mode and not show your own face. Now, if I'm presenting or I'm on a really important call or I'm teaching or something, I kind of want to see my own face because it's really useful for me to be able to judge how I'm being seen. But if I'm in normal meetings, I don't want to be looking at me. I just want to see the other participants. And so there's a feature in Zoom which basically lets you do that. When you're in gallery mode, you just have to go up to the top right, click the option, and then click hide yourself. And you end up in a situation where you only see the other people in that Zoom room and not yourself. And I had no idea that existed. Brilliant feature. And if you're struggling with Zoom fatigue, I'd highly recommend you try turning your own view off in gallery mode for a couple of days and see if you feel less tired at the end of it.